All the deplorables in D.C. liked Donald Trump a lot. But the protesters, who bombarded D.C., did not. They all hated Trump and everything he represents. Now, please don't ask why. They just lacked common sense. It could be, perhaps, they weren't educated enough. Or they feared they may have to start working for stuff. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that their brains were two sizes too small. But whatever the reason, education or brains, they converged on D.C., hate pumping through their veins. For they knew every deplorable throughout the whole city was joyous and hopeful and inspired and giddy. Donald! They're planning celebrations. They're purchasing gear. Tomorrow's Inauguration Day. It's practically here. They emerged by the hundreds from their post-election day slump and screamed, "We must stop the inauguration of Donald Trump!" For they knew what was coming in the next several years. Freedom, prosperity, their worst nightmares. Then they had an idea, an awful idea. The protesters had a terrible, awful idea. "We know just what to do," the protesters explained. "We will go to D.C. and act totally insane." They dressed up like weirdos. They wrote down some chants. They made up puppets and masks and songs and a dance. They looted a Starbucks and smashed a bank window. They burned up a flag in somebody's limo. And right then, when they thought they'd proven their points, they all got together and started smoking joints. But all the deplorables on the mall, the tall and the small, began cheering. They didn't notice the protesters at all. President Donald Trump had just been sworn in. America was becoming great again. They hadn't stopped Inauguration Day. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. It came despite protests. It came despite shouts. It came even though 50 congressmen sat out. It came despite shouting. It came despite trashing. It came despite chanting and screaming and smashing. The protesters puzzled till their puzzlers were sore. And then the protesters thought of something they hadn't before. What if Trump's election wasn't caused by Russian hacks? What if Americans just wanted their country back? And what happened then? Well, in D.C. they say that the protesters' small brains grew 3 sizes that day. And the true meaning of Inauguration Day came clear. The President of the United States is not someone to fear. The President of the United States is someone to cheer. Because believe it or not, this one thought holds true. The presidency is bigger than me or than you. It's bigger than Trump. It's bigger than Pence. It's bigger than a wall or a big border fence. It's a day that every American should respect. It's a day for us to come together and reflect. God bless America, the president, and you. And yes, God bless the Democrats too.